Morning once again. In the beginning, we had an intro, and then after that, we had Atilda Wadidi with that riveting interview. Thank you so very much, Ma. We are much more the wiser now. My name is Valentine, or color me Val on everything, of course. And you are watching Y in the Morning. 22162 is our text line. Start with YM254. Now, this particular segment is Man Crush Monday, where I am with my kings and we discuss trending topics or topics arising. So, this time, in fact, me I was spending group Facebook. So let's just introduce first my kings and then they will explain it to you. Hi.
Hi.
You're the one who's going to decide who I ask first.
See, you start from juniors.
I want to start here. I want to start here. What is your name, sir?
My name is Bradley Sankara Kayesu Oguda. Yours honestly. I'm still yours honestly. As I've been. Yeah.
You were a bit unruly the last Man Crush Monday. We're going to pinch your ears if you don't behave today.
I'm a voice of resource, that's why.
It can be tamed. Sir, on your Kayesu's left, what is your name? Hi. Hiya. How are you?
Fine.
We're on TV now, and I'd like you to tell us your name.
My name is John Okenye Diana.
All right. Would you like to give us your social media handles? On Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so we can follow you.
Jody@gmail.com.
That's it. All right. Hi.
Hey.
To my right, how are you?
You're good.
Na he said nakapwa mna smile vizuri. What is wrong? What is happening here? Okay.
You said to
What is your name, sir?
Yeah, Edward Otieno. Thank you for having me back again. Edu Tomonogo. Yeah, all my handles. Social media handles.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
You're new to us also.
Yes, I am.
Very, very big voice in the morning. Wow. What's your name?
My name is Ronald Tevin Muhati.
Ronald.
On Instagram at ronaldtevin_93. On Facebook at Ronald-Tevin Muhati. Yes, and on Snapchat at Mchokozi_001.
Mchokozi, from something 93 to Mchokozi.
Mchokozi is my stage name. I am a spoken word artist.
No.
Yes.
We'll get back to that shortly.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing us such gentlemen. All right, okay, so focus. Today we're talking about, there's this guy called Robin Johnson. He's been trending for a minute. And the reason he's trending is because, you know those random messages you get, hi, I'm looking for a serious relationship. I am German. If I want a lady between the ages. So apparently, lo and behold, whatever picture he put, a lot of ladies were interested. So they went forth and inbox and said, hi, I'm interested. Hi, what's up? And then the plot thickens. Now this person took screenshot and posted on a particular group on Facebook. And now we are discussing what has happened from hashtag Ifikie Wazazi to now here we are with the Robin. What's
that
going
guy
on?
is genius.
What makes him a genius?
He's president. He's the newer president of Boychan. He has exposed what really goes on in the minds of slave queens. And he has also exposed that slave queens are not only the slave queens we see on streets. Even the women, the married women with children are still slaying. The ones in the church, the ones in everywhere. Like people are slaying. Somebody posts a picture and then everybody. The ladies rush to DM him. I love that guy. I love him.
Kayesu. The voice of reason. Are you sure it's not the voice of controversy?
Yeah, it is voice of reason. That guy did the perfect thing and also.
What do you think about this that you'd also do?
Let me say this that apart from him loving, it's not really expressly provided in law for him to love someone of that particular caliber, because social media has really come to, our society. There is a moral decay in our society, and if we are going to continue as a nation encouraging these things, then I don't think we are going to have a proper place to live, particularly in Kenya.
But these messages have been going around for a minute. Hata mimi receive kata tu. So is it that now technology, now we can take screenshots ndio watu wanaumia, or what's happening? 22162 start with YM254. Please tell me what you think, because we cannot just be allowing everyone to trend for no reason, okay? Let's be focused. Now, tell me, Kayesu here is telling us how he's all for it, and slay queens have been exposed. But you guys, we had a conversation once with my kings. I don't know if you weren't present, but they told me mwanaume saa zingine ni unaweza kunapenda tu mtu mmoja, but saa zingine ni unataka tu nje kidogo kwa umerudi. Like ujenda sana. Why is it that when it's happening to you, when now someone's wife amepata Robin, na ni mzungu ana kidogo kama amerudi, why is it such an issue?
So me, I can say this. It's a form of desperation. Yes. And what brings about a desperation yote? Ni nini melete desperation?
So hold it. Assuming it hadn't gone south, assuming this Robin person hadn't taken screenshots and posted it, ingekuwa tu mtu amecheat. Why is that desperate, but it's okay for you as a man?
No. I wanted to make my point.
Make it.
There is a form of desperation in a way that, you see, in social media, people send these texts all the time. It's something that happens, but it's just that Robin aliamua ku screenshot yake na kututumia. It shows the desperation we have as a country is not an issue of the society is getting decay or morality or something like that. It's just that the type of men we have in our country. That's why it pushes these ladies to do such a thing. Kama wanaume wangekuwa up straight and they're doing what they're supposed to do, these women will not be sending text to that same guy. These married women will be sending text to that same guy. Have you ever put it in vice versa? Akamau au Mondi sends whatever in Germany. Na akina nani wata respond?
Sasa kama Mondi anaenda bila pesa.
Either way. These people ni pesa, ni love, because not everybody pale alikuwa anamtumia DM anataka pesa. Kuna wenye wanataka love, kuna wenye wanataka a serious relationship. They are genuine, but slay queens pia wako hapo ndani. So you can't filter all this.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, what is your definition of a slay queen?
My definition of a slay queen is someone with a big downstairs but nothing in the upstairs.
Good boy.
Okay, wait.
No.
Kuna slay queen 1GB, what are you trying to say about that?
Yeah. Slay queen 1GB, si slay queen ni wanna try kukua slay queen.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
No.
If some guy goes, wow, oh my gosh. 22162 is our text, and again 22162 start with YM254. Okay, proceed. So do you feel like slay queens wanaribia watu?
Actually me about Robin Johnson, me personally naona kama ingekuwa Mkenya people wouldn't have reacted, but ni juu tu it's someone from Germany. And most people who are there are moms. Now that's I think that's the moral decay people are talking about, because I think if you are already in a relationship, I don't see why someone posts I'm single and you're at the snap together, you know. If
suddenly also single.
Yes, you're also single with the kids. I mean, it doesn't add up.
No,
yes.
It's there's nothing wrong with being a mom and wanting to find love, or Robinson, that Robin guy.
Okay, maybe in this context, because those people looking for love, quote unquote, already have husband at home.
Yes.
And it's not working out.
I like the way this one thinks. So, Kayesu, help me.
I love the fact that so many things went south, as you always put it. Marriages are broken.
True.
Engagements are broken.
Exactly.
Like people have been exposed, and men are like, oh, this is how we've been. How these people are treating us.
Exactly.
Yes. I love the whole exposure, and now the consequences of that exposure. It's very nice. It's so nice that people are knowing, and you know, it's just a tip of the iceberg. That was just a sample, like 1 over a million of what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah. The moment somebody posts that I want a wife, just know that not everybody does screenshot. So many people don't do. So girls on a hunt. Like now, Hilda do say that men are the hunters. Now women are the hunters. That is now official.
Okay. Right. I don't think it has anything to do with switching roles from hunter to hunted. I think as a female, the only female here, I'd like to tell you that what we look for a lot is security. Like we like to feel safe. If security means money, that's fine. If security means you must be tall and kuna sauti kubwa kao you, that's how my security comes. That's how it's going to be. Ka security yangu ni wewe kwa mzungu, you are my now financial plan for the rest of my life. That is security.
So what is people are looking for security in this German, fake German?
Sasa ni pesa hiyo, ni pesa tu. The business community has been crying since last year. Why can't we help me here?
Well, I agree with the Kayesu to some extent, but the name Kayesu is such a honorary name. I don't know why he's misusing it in the first place.
Thanks.
I really expected him because that name portrays some Christianity in it, but I don't know why he's...
I'm son of Jesus.
Yes, I agree. Because the trending Robin, I just heard of it recently. So what I can really say is that, and I maintain my first point, that there is a moral decay in the society, and the use of online or the use of media is really gaining momentum to an extent whereby we can't tell what is moral and what is not moral. For instance, this guy, he like looks for ladies who the potential, they call it, let me use the term potential, wives. He has in mind that he is yet to get a wife. But me coming from a low background, I will say that, like he said, there is the level of desperation in this country portrayed by our ladies really baffles me. Because in law there are well laid down procedures on how someone is to go about the issues of marriage. But this is someone that is based, he's not even a Kenyan. You do not know this person. And yet, and like he said, Kayesu said that this is one way of how marriages are destroyed. And for sure, this person has really worked so hard to ensure that many marriages are broken.
Okay, just in retrospect, I understand where you're coming from, yes? But, men have been destroying their own homes for a very long time now. So why are you upset? Because one has flown allegedly from Germany to ruin something. Mwenyewe tungeharibu given the chance. 2216 will start with Y254. Answer me.
Thank you, Valentine. I'm not really trying to be emotional in this particular situation, but what I'm trying to say is that even as a man, because I call it contributory negligence in this particular case.
Wow,
you can't.
Negligence.
Yes, because this is a lady and there is another man. So you know very well that you as a lady, you are married or you are single. And you know what it takes to get married. And like he's saying that the level of desperation that these people are just after looking for money. For instance, you can't tell me that the tourists, when they come to coast, you can't tell me that these guys, they will have money all the time. These are the people that work hard and have proper plan on how to spend their holiday. So coming to Kenya, you are a Kenyan lady who is supposed to be doing something that is meaningful, that you're supposed to be responsible for yourself. You start looking for things, cheap ways and shortcuts on how to get cheap money. And by the way, let me tell you, true love is not based on money per se.
What is true
and this
love
is
based on?
Well, I can't give the definition of true love, but I believe
so it could be money.
It could be, but not to some, because I believe that money is something that will ensure that there is a daily upkeep in the house.
I want to stop you there and come back to the side. I like the way he's glorified everything, how it's even in the law, sijui marriage. But basically this is just that men have been cheated on and they've been caught. The women have been caught. So why is this trending? I'm sure even as we speak, there's a man who has been caught. Sayata tukiwatch in the morning. 22162 is our text line. Start with YM254. Yes. You see why mbona ni kawaida and suddenly now you're being cheated on. Sijui they're desperate. Sijui moral decay. Boys, no, come on.
Wait, okay. point of correction. A slay queen is not what she said.
No, but she asked for my definition,
So-
not
Yes.
That
not
is you.
our definition.
It's,
Yeah.
but you know, our viewers are watching this because they want to know. There's someone
Tell
somewhere.
us your definition.
A slay queen. My definition of a
Yes.
slay queen is a lady who knows what she wants and she's a go-getter.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Wow.
new.
Look at this.
Yes. It doesn't mean like she's walking in the street in a miniskirt, slay queen. She can be in an office doing her thing, and she's still a slay queen because she knows what she's doing, and she's doing it to her best. But now, as Kenyans, we've misused this word. Till now, a slay queen looks like what he described. Coming to my point, it's what I was talking about, desperation. Desperation doesn't mean that you want money. All these ladies who are DMing Robin want money. Some of them want love. Some of them want affection, time. And from all this, this guy is coming, and from what these ladies have been hearing about guys from outside, because they've tried guys from inside, it's not working. This lady is married to this guy in the house, and they can't talk. There's no affection, there's no love, and there's a guy who wants a wife. What will I do? Let me try see if it can work or if it will not work. And from this, as Kenyan men, we should learn from all this. It's something that's going on that us guys should learn. Like, we should not demonize all this thing and just say it's a bad thing, it's a slay queen thingy. We should learn. Why are ladies doing this to us? So sit down, think about it, and figure out what are we doing wrong? Why are we going wrong as men? So that these girls, you know, these ladies, when they're sending these things, if you treat your woman right, trust me, she won't send such DMs.
She won't have time or energy.
Yes.
You do everything
Hata
right.
kama una pesa, but you show her love and you're working hard and you're being a proper gentleman, she won't.
When I speak for the ladies.
Yes.
Do you bring him
True,
on Men Crush
true.
Wednesday? Wow.
Really,
Okay, just relax. I have a question for you. Imagine now, let's say you're in a relationship, so your girlfriend umempata hashtag ifike wazazi. Okay. My gosh, that means you found her pictures posing some type of way.
Yeah.
Sa kidogo, just as the wave is ishai, then you find her inside Robin's things. Are you going to start being practical and thinking, no, she needs love, she needs, no, what is the first thing that's going to come to mind?
First thing, itafikia mzazi, literally. Because I'll drag her
Oh
and take her back home. Yes. Literally itafikia mzazi. Because I my definition of love is giving someone the power to hurt you, but trusting them enough not to.
That was so deep. Wow.
Yes. So if I give you the opportunity to hurt me and you use it to hurt me, you don't love me. You're just there.
But
Uko
you say
tu.
people make mistakes. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
Yes.
People make mistakes.
Yes, we're not perfect.
You're not a queen, but you're slaying. You're slaying. You're slaying what?
You know,
Hey, kuna mtu hapa
Yeah,
anacheka.
he's just liking.
Let's give him a chance to finish.
So I think main reason why guys are talking about the Robin Johnson thing, it's not because a lady was cheated on. It's just because it's not just because madem ndo alikuwa anatuma hizo DM. It's because all this time girls have been the ones when wanamkuwa kituambia you men are dogs, sijui you guys nini. And then this time it comes and it's them. So what do they have to say?
Oh,
Yeah.
but I
so
understand.
we want to hear it from you.
There's no, okay, as I have seen it, they're not really feeling shame. Like, I even saw a meme. Girls can break up with you today and tomorrow be in a 5-month relationship. Like
Even dudes can.
swiftly.
Even we can.
You see, that's the point. It's always been you can do it.
Yes.
It has never been haya. Kumbe,
But-
a girl can do it too. But wewe alikuwa nachemka kidogo. Acha
Yeah,
tusikie.
pia tuambie,
Aha.
now that he's a lawyer and so many families are broken,
Aha.
atuambie vile atavuna from that.
Well, don't look it from a point of me like reaping big from that. No, let's work on the modalities of how to help the society, the children, the grown-ups, the teenagers, and everybody else that really needs to be assisted. Now back to your point, my friend, because you said something that really fascinated me. that slay queens, the slay queens need to be nurtured. You need to, like you're saying, you need to tell them sorry. Let me tell you, there is an old saying that two wrongs never make a right.
True.
Once bitten, twice shy. So these mistakes, if you you are right.
Kiboko inatoa dhambi.
Yes, can you say you're really on my side now? I agree with you. But let me make a point that the level of desperation, actually, even by Robin having to post certain things on an online platform, what message are we trying to drive? For example, in the first instance, because when you post something, don't think that that communication is only between you. Well, it can be kept private and confidential between the two of you. But the moment this particular information is exposed to the public, it becomes a crime. And these are some of what we term the cyber crimes that are really gaining momentum in this country. And thank God for our legislatures through parliament, that right now there is in place measures on how to curb such these things. Because, for example, the particular trend that has gone viral online,
yes,
what moral is it really sending? Because, for instance, if there is the level of nudity being exposed in that particular platform, I mean, a child looking at it, like last time they said, ifikie wazazi, this one who itafikia nani? So we have to be very careful.
Okay, so on the screen there we have Robin's face.
Yes.
This is the person that...
The fake Robin.
He's a Njuguna, by the way.
What?
He's a non-blog, I don't want to name here.
But he has another account, and he was using the same account to diss people in Swahili. So he can't be a Robin from Germany, as he said.
This is a criminal.
Yes.
From the look at it. It's a criminal. Look at him.
Or this could be someone's face that was used by someone else.
Or maybe he just took a picture from online or something and put it there.
Yani sasa as my kids take a moment to laugh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have him trending on Facebook now.
He's not even genuine. Look at his face.
I need you to boost your voice.
Sorry, he's not even genuine. Look at his face. He's not genuine. He's just someone that is a pretender.
What is the
in the midst of all this, it doesn't matter if he's fake or real or he's Njuguna. What matters is what's happening. Like now things have been exposed.
Yes.
We should learn from all this. Like now these are things we didn't know, or we knew them but we didn't want to talk about them as a society. But now it has been exposed. What can we learn from this? And how are we gonna change things from all this?
There's no learning. What has happened is that there are consequences.
Yes.
What
what I'm saying, when their girlfriends didn't send a DM to, you can learn something from that. Like work hard, be the best person or the best man you can be, so that your girl can't send a DM to Njuguna next time, or a Robin, a genuine Robin next time.
Okay, let me just give you advice. Now that we are focusing on the real girls, it's a problem. Mlikuwa umetuacha juzi mnasema Samantha can do anything.
No, you saw the screenshots of what we kuachwa. Kuachwa anasema. Like somebody typing, we saw with you a soldier typing that I'm sleeping in the tent, suffering for you. Only for you to kuja kutafuta Robinson, and I provide everything you need. Huyu jamaa na provide. Like we do everything, we sacrifice for you guys.
There are a few cases.
And you pay, like it's very girlish.
It's a few cases like those ones. There are a few cases.
With kutafuta kuachwa, spare the rod, spoil the slave queen.
There are a few cases like Yesu. It's understandable. Society, not everybody is right.
I disagree. I disagree with you on one reason, because when you talk about, you disagree with the slay queens and all that, your definition of slay queen, I think, is not really it's not really convincing, because for me, I can take slay and merge it together with queen. So slay means to murder and to kill, to stamp out. So when you talk about Now, if you take slay plus queen, a queen is the king's wife in a layman's language, right?
Yes.
So if a slay queen, this is someone that is out there to kill, someone is out there to stamp out, to wipe out everything. But let me tell you that the level at which we are seeing these things going viral, I think something should be done. It is not just a matter of learning, that let us learn from that, from a jurisprudence, from point of view. When you study about jurisprudence, and there is this school of thought, the sociological school of thought, and it talks categorically that when there is a moral decay in the society, then there is need, when the society change, then there is need for us to have a proper law in force, because law follows the society in place. So, for example, this one has gone online. We are seeing many marriages being broken down. What should we do? We are seeing children are being like, left, not being left. People, when parents divorce, I mean, it is the disadvantages geared towards the children, because who is supposed to take care of who? This is the time you'll find men paying high levels of alimony in marriages, and all these things we need to cap. So the only thing that we can do to ensure that even this perpetrator, who is calling himself Robinson, I don't know wherever he's coming from, these are the people that should be brought to book and dealt with in according with the law, because the law cuts across.
I like that you're
and I think if you give me a chance, I will explain on how this can be.
I have to answer.
Not today. Not give you a chance today, but thank you. And I understand your passion. But you know the law.
I have to answer.
Yes, but the law can be bent to fit your personal interpretation.
No. There is nowhere the law can be bent. It is straight. It's either you are right or wrong.
No, the law can be interpreted differently. And I'm telling you because you're a man.
It depends on how you argue out your law.
Thank you.
Yes, it doesn't
It's
mean
not a
that
matter
you
of arguing
it depends
out
with how
have facts
you are
and
lawyer.
have the law, merge them
You
together,
are
have
lawyer.
the authorities in place,
Yeah.
and the judge will decide based on your argument.
Exactly,
the judge will
that's
decide.
what you're talking
so
about.
in this place, you can't tell us this person going online, we should forgive, learn from it. No.
Yes.
This person should be brought to book and dealt with accordingly.
Before you do that, let me tell
answer.
you how someone on Twitter is agreeing. There's nothing wrong with anyone looking for love.
Yes.
Hashtag
So,
YintheMorning.
I would like to respond to what he said about slay queen. I don't mean like literally slaying, like kukata na kuchinja. Slaying, it's a word. It has a definition. Like you chinja your kazi, you murder whatever you're doing, and you do it to your best. So it doesn't mean you go to the street and you. So slaying is a term that's used to like a lady who knows what she's doing. The queen is now her. She's a queen. So she knows.
Who is the king?
So now you are slaking now. You can be a slaking. Yeah? In that low thing you're doing.
Leading like nothing.
Yeah.
Who is the king?
There's a slayer is somebody who is there to murder.
And you don't look at it literally.
And because that she is a queen, means there's a king somewhere.
Yes.
So kuna king yake somewhere, lakini he's out to slay, to kill
unknown king. He's just slaying like a slay dog, in the streets.
No. What I'm saying is,
we're winding this up.
Okay. As like a lady who's called a slay, it doesn't mean that a slay queen has to have a slay king at the back. No, a lady can be a slay queen, but she's doing her own thing. She most of them prefer being alone
with the wrong motive.
Does it? Not necessarily. You are a lawyer and you know these things. You can be a slay queen and you're doing your own thing. You don't have to have a slay king behind you to work it out. You can be a slay queen and work your thing out.
Do you have a mom?
Yes.
And
Do you consider your mom a slay queen? Your mom is a slay queen?
Yeah, she's a slay queen.
Yes. Please, no mothers.
Let me explain. Let me explain. She's good at what she does. She raised me better, and she made me a proper gentleman I am today. So she's my slay queen. It doesn't mean that she was slaying out. Yes.
Shush. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's wind this up.
First of all, to all the broken homes, mazee, kawe ni mwanaume out there na ulilipia that chick mahari, mazee ndo uchukue ngombe zako wache huko kuku.
Good one.
Thank you.
Endo uchukue ngombe zako wache huko kuku, because I don't see why.
Your camera's over there.
I don't see why chicks, we pay dowry for you guys, then you come home and all you do is DM Robin na una slay. So that's quite bad. Alafu what you say is bad. You don't even have excuses. At you just because Amkale, I was talking to him asking about the marathon. I mean, Beda Mungu anaona. Mungu anaona, for real. You guys out there, what you're doing to us? It's the same.
But in other news, tulishinda hapo marathon in London.
Yes.
Thanks to the people who represent. Okay, so finish this up nicely.
Yes.
Wind it up.
The Thunder, I'm finishing. I'm just topping up from my brothers.
Okay.
The Thunder that will strike the Slay Queens. Bado iko charging mbinguni.
No way. I disagree.
And by the way, tumewajua. And hii mambo ya kungoja ati muwe hunted imeisha. We know you are hunters.
Sure.
So just hunt. hunt kabisa. And by the way, now that mmeachwa, sasa tunataka kuona vile. And there were people taking advantage. Other girls taking advantage. Vile mtu ameacha mtu juu ya kutext Robin, yeye pia anaenda DM ya huyo. Bisi kutext Robin nichukue. We are seeing you, the hunters, the new hunters.
All right, just relax. Let's wind this up.
Thank you so much. And I would like just to finish by saying that let us follow, as much as we are looking to be in a relationship, let us be responsible for ourselves and to be careful not to ensure that we break down marriages that are already established and existing. Because the main point is, if I'm really looking for a spouse, then it is not my duty to go online and start bringing things that will break down the marriage. I mean, there are various procedures laid down. Even as a lady, if you are married in a proper way, then you will be protected in a very proper way as provided in law. For instance, a person, just to mention, if you're married under Christian, civil, customary, Hindu, Islamic, if you profess any of these particular forms of marriages, then in each there is a protection, and there is a level in which you are not allowed, as a man, you are not allowed to marry the third wife, the second wife, if you go under the Christian marriage or the civil marriage. But for under customary, yes, you are allowed. So you can decide, you can choose, you can sit down before you get into any forms of this marriage. Sit down and analyze what are you going into, what are you stepping into, so that you have a proper ways of maintaining your family and ensuring that your family is flourishing for the better part of your life.
Thank you.
Come on, lawyers.
One word.
No. I'm sorry. We gotta go. Hello Day is coming up soon with Shiko Kaitani. So you guys, I just want to tell you, the one thing we should be learning from this is the internet is just very savage. From hashtag ifikie wazazi to now we have Robin, and it's just insane, guys. Just be careful. Yeah, be careful, and it's never that serious. My name is Valentine. Color me that and everything. So please, like I said, Shiko Kaitani has some amazing guests. I see them already in studio, so you don't want to miss it. Okay, 22162 is our text line. So with Y254, don't go anywhere.